Are you looking to beef up those wrists and forearms? Today, we're focusing on a muscle group that often doesn't get enough attention, your forearms. Ever thought about how crucial they are, especially when your t-shirt is the only thing showcasing your muscles? We're here to spill the secrets on how to bulk up those forearms, and you'll even get a little extra in the wrist department. Let's dive into it. Anatomy of the wrist and forearm. Before we get into the exercises, let's quickly go over the basics. Your forearms aren't just one big muscle. There are more than 20 different muscles between your wrist and elbow. We can split them into two parts, the front, anterior, and the back, posterior. Knowing this helps us dive into effective forearm training. Now let's break down what's going on in your wrists and forearms. Picture this. Your wrist is mostly bones, the radius, the ulna, a couple of tendons, a smidge of muscle, and some skin. But here's the kicker. You can't do much to grow those wrist bones. It's like a fixed deal. However, don't throw in the towel just yet because a bit higher or lower in your forearm, that's where the magic can happen. We're talking about your short flexor muscle, your long flexor muscle, and the big boss, the brachioradialis. This bad boy runs from your bicep down into your forearm and makes up the bulk of it. So, yeah, growing your actual wrists might be a bit of a bummer, but building up these muscles will give you that brawny look. Forearm exercises. Now that we've got the lowdown on your wrist and forearm basics, let's talk about the real game changers, your forearm muscles. The deal here is to build up those muscles, compensating for the fact that wrist bones don't budge much. So what's the plan? We're talking about regular muscle workouts, nothing fancy, just good old-fashioned training. The key is consistency, hitting those muscles week after week to see some real growth. And trust us, it's worth it. Now let's dive into the 4 top-notch forearm exercises that will have you flexing like a champ. Exercise 1, reverse grip curl. The first exercise is the reverse grip curl. Just grab an EZ bar or a preloaded barbell. Hold it with a kind of twist in your wrist. Nothing complicated, just make it comfy. Now, here's the trick. Go for a thumbless grip. This way, you engage the muscles in the front of your forearm better. As you lift the weight, imagine clamping your fingers into the base of your hands. Keep those elbows close to your sides, curl the weight up, then bring it back down slow and controlled. And here's a little extra tip. After 12 to 15 full reps, try some top half reverse curls. It's like a bonus round for your forearms. Just avoid letting the bar rest on your thumbs. That makes it too easy. Exercise 2, wrist roller. Next up, we've got the wrist roller. Just grab a rope and a weight plate. Stand on something to let the rope hang a bit lower. Now, twist your wrists backward to lift the plate, and as it goes up, untwist your wrists to bring it back down. Easy, right? Here's a quick tip. Don't hold the roller too far in front of you. Keep it close to your body to make those forearms work harder. This one's great for both the front and back of your forearms. Exercise 3, barbell towel. Hold. Now let's talk about a more functional exercise, the barbell towel hold. This is perfect for building grip strength that'll come in handy for deadlifts and rows. Set up a barbell in a squat rack just above knee height. Wrap 2 small gym towels around the bar, making sure the ends overlap in your hands. Grip those towels as hard as you can while lifting the bar a few inches off the pins. Hold it there for about 30 seconds to start. You can gradually add time, then some weight, and repeat. Starting light is the key here. You don't need to deadlift the world from the beginning. And remember, keep those towels tight in your hands. It's all about that grip. Exercise 4, plate pinch. The last exercise is the plate pinch, which is a forearm drill. It's simple, but it gets the job done. Grab 2 plates like the ones you use for your barbell. Pinch them together off the ground by squeezing your fingers as hard as possible. Start with smaller weights, like 5s or 10s, and work your way up to heavier plates. Quick tip, if your fingers slip, use some chalk. And here's the cool part. You can load these plates with just your thumb and 1 finger at a time. The game plan? Do each of these exercises at least twice a week. 3 sets to failure each time. So, here's the bottom line. Follow the exercises we've laid out, hit them regularly, and watch those forearms transform. Now, if you've learned something from this video and want more tips on leveling up your fitness game, do us a solid favor and hit the like button, subscribe for more, and we will catch you in the next one.